With the release of this 10th and final issue, Secret Empire can officially be filed away with the rest of Marvel's lackluster, unfulfilling event comics. It's not like there haven't been other disappointments since Secret Wars set the new gold standard in 2015. But what makes Secret Empire frustrating is that it started out so well, and even as recently as 2 issues ago still showed signs that it would ultimately live up to its promise. Sadly, it just wasn't to be. Above all, Secret Empire number 10 disappoints because it gives readers exactly what they were expecting and nothing more. The conflict between Supreme Hydra Steve Rogers and the Avengers unfolds in very predictable fashion. Granted, there are some memorable moments along the way. Ant-Man still shines under Nick Spencer's hand, and it's certainly a thrill seeing the classic Steve Rogers reassert himself at long last. But those moments don't do nearly enough to make this issue into the rousing, exciting conclusion it needs to be. After so much build-up, Secret Empire becomes just another superhero crossover that boils down to a simple fistfight between heroes and villain. Even more disappointing than the conflict itself is the straightforward, tidy way everything is resolved in the end. From the beginning, it's been clear that the real success of Secret Empire will be measured in the lasting impact it has on the Marvel Universe in general and Captain America in particular. Based on this issue, Secret Empire will do little more than leave a few small ripples in the water. Everything is neatly swept under the rug, with only a few arbitrary plot points from the series left in effect. Weirdly, this issue devotes several pages to a bland epilogue sequence while completely ignoring several burning questions from the climax. Several characters' fates are left uncertain or unresolved, meaning that readers will be forced to pick up Secret Empire, Omega #1 if they want true closure to this story. Visually, at least this issue is more consistent than many recent chapters. Steve McNiven handles the bulk of the issue, with Rod Reis again tackling the Vanishing Point scenes and Paco Medina filling in during the epilogue. McNiven's detailed, cinematic style makes him a natural fit for epic superhero crossovers. However, this is far from his best work. McNiven's line work and character proportions are inconsistent, a fact made all too apparent in a splash page featuring the Avengers attacking Steve Rogers. The murky coloring also tends to work against the clean, sleek quality of McNiven's art. This issue also suffers from a number of weird errors in visual continuity. For instance, there's no rhyme or reason to which character is holding Cap's shield in some pages. The final battle is shown being broadcast on national television, yet there's no indication that any reporters or cameramen are actually present on the scene. One panel in particular is rendered in such a way as to add to the confusion as to whether certain characters survived the conflict or not. All of this suggests a very rushed process behind the scenes as Marvel worked to wrap up Secret Empire in a more timely fashion than recent crossovers.